Hey, by the way, you may know this or not know this, but our friends at Geneva, they're going to be coming to Northern California. Could you really blame them? Anyways, we're going to be talking about some new great products that they're rolling out. In the meantime, you might want to hook up with these guys. If you want a banker, broker, work from home, work from the office, great pricing, all that stuff, click this banner right over there. Now, I don't know if you caught this, but the House of Representatives is looking at getting rid of loan limits on VA loans. Now, how I read this is they want to get rid of them. So $417,000 right now. What does that mean? 500,000? 800,000? 2 million loan limits? I mean, I don't know.
The thing is, right now, you can borrow above that $417,000 amount, but the borrower has to match their VA guarantee once they've maxed the 417. So if a vet wants to borrow $500,000, they can have 100% LTV, actually 103.3% loan to value.
Frank's looking a hell of a lot better today than he did a couple of days ago, didn't he? He's still sick. I'm telling you, it's been a bloodbath in our office. We're down to like half staff right now because of the flu. But anyways, in case you missed that, I want you to think about this. A VA loan can actually be above 100% loan to value. Why? Well, it's the funding fee. Let's move on. On a side note now, we're getting rid of 100% loan to value deals because they're too risky. There's no skin in the game, right? Yet now the House of Representatives wants to do jumbo VA loans, hell, super jumbo VA loans, 100% plus loan to value. Now, that seems counterintuitive. It's a ripple. Hell, it's a giant tsunami in the illogical continuum of what we know as mortgage lending policy, as only Congress can set.
Sherry Meadows of NAR Notoriety says that higher loan guarantee limits are absolutely necessary.
That's what Sherry says? Well, don't get your panties in a pinch, Sherry, because it's absolutely not necessary for a vet to get $1 million home loan on a VA loan. It might actually be a bad idea. But is it?
I mean, if our veterans can afford it, why not? Seriously, they're the ones who served, not me. I think we can all agree that the vets have gotten a pretty raw deal to this point.
I'd agree. And let's not forget that VA loans, those 100% loan to value deal loans, have do and will do perform better than any other type of loan in the country.
When it comes to the mortgage industry, it's a layup to figure out. It's defaults.
The conversation begins and ends with defaults because nobody wants them. And the good news is VA loans have the lowest probability of default.
And they're full doc.
And there are vets. I think the answer's easy. Up the limits. What's stopping ya?
The Senate, that's what's stopping you. Well, not actually entirely true. The House has passed it. The Senate hasn't done anything yet. That's not to say that they won't. They just haven't.
One more thing. So in addition to higher loan amounts, the House bill also removes seller-paid mandatory fees. Now the thinking here is sound. Seller-paid mandatory fees puts vets at a disadvantage bidding on homes. For example, if the seller has to pay $2,000 to take a vet's loan, but they don't have to pay $2,000 on Daryl's loan, you're gonna take Daryl's every single time. So yeah, this whole thing here, it's a good idea. It makes perfect sense, good sense on a logical and emotional level. But for Sherry at NAR to say, absolutely essential that we pass it, well, that's a bit hyperbolic. As you can imagine, this is way more fun than shooting a show with Frank, but we'll miss him. He'll be back hopefully tomorrow. Seriously, we have a real bad flu going around right now. Half of our office, they're down for the count, so just make sure you take a lot of zinc today. It's very, very important. And let us know what you think about our show by leaving us messages. Please subscribe if you've never seen our show before, and forward this on to other people in the real estate industry. It's hugely helpful for us. How was it?
It was great. I enjoyed it.
Good.
I do miss Frank, though.
More than me?
Miss you, Frank.
More than me?
Well, I see you right now.
Whatever. Bye.